If you support Ferrari, you know that optimism is a risk you take every single year. The script writes itself by now. Winter arrives, testing begins, the prancing horse looks magnificent, and suddenly the faithful start whispering that maybe, just maybe, this is finally the season. Then reality hits. The car that dominated February is struggling by June. The championship challenge that looked so promising evaporates into nothing. The cycle repeats, again and again. The root cause has always been brutally clear. Ferrari cannot develop their car once the season begins. They arrive with something brilliant, then watch it become obsolete as their rivals improve race after race. But Bahrain 2026 might have changed that narrative. For the first time in over a decade, Ferrari has not only delivered a rapid machine, they have proven they can make it faster. Let's rewind to understand why this matters so much. Since their last title in 2008, Ferrari has had multiple legitimate shots at glory. Sebastian Vettel came agonizingly close in 2017 and 2018, holding his own against Hamilton's Mercedes juggernaut for half the season. Then the upgrade packages arrived, failed spectacularly, and the championship slipped through their fingers. Fast forward to 2022. Charles Leclerc stormed out of the gates, winning twice in the opening 3 rounds. The championship seemed inevitable. Then the development war began, and Ferrari crumbled while Red Bull accelerated away. Verstappen claimed the title by a landslide. This collapse under pressure has become Ferrari's defining characteristic. It has poisoned the atmosphere inside Maranello, raised serious doubts about their engineering processes, and left the Tifosi wondering if their team has simply forgotten how to win. Which is why Bahrain matters. The upgrade package they brought on day 2 was not just functional. It was transformative: new floor, new front wing, revised diffuser. And crucially, it all worked exactly as the simulations predicted. The car gained stability, became more predictable under braking, and suddenly gave the drivers the confidence to push without fear of the rear stepping out. For years, Ferrari has built cars that demand perfection from the driver. One mistake, one lock-up, one moment of hesitation, and the car would punish you. The SF26, post-upgrade, feels different. It plants itself on the circuit, rewards aggression, and allows Hamilton and Leclerc to attack corners rather than survive them. That is the difference between a podium car and a championship car. Speed, however, means nothing without reliability. And Ferrari absolutely nailed that aspect in Bahrain. Over 3 days, they completed more running than any other team. Not just installation laps or systems checks, but meaningful data gathering, performance pushing laps. For a completely new car built around a completely new engine, that is staggering. It demonstrates that the winter months were spent building something solid, not just something fast. And that foundation gives Ferrari the luxury of focusing on performance gains rather than firefighting reliability disasters. The race simulations tell the real story. These are the long, fuel-heavy runs that replicate actual Grand Prix conditions. Qualifying pace is flashy, but race pace wins championships. And in Bahrain, Hamilton posted the quickest race sim of anyone. Not just quick for Ferrari, quick, full stop. Leclerc was right there with him. Both drivers consistently lapping within a few tenths of each other, both faster than the Mercedes, both faster than the Red Bull. If those numbers hold in Melbourne, Ferrari is not just in the fight, they are leading it. Credit for this transformation belongs largely to Fred Vasseur. Since taking over as team principal, he has stripped away the chaos that plagued Ferrari for years. No more public infighting, no more panic decisions, no more unrealistic promises to the media. Vasseur operates with surgical precision. He has restructured the technical department, empowered the right people, and, crucially, kept expectations grounded. While other teams talk themselves up or play political games, Vasseur simply lets the car do the talking. That quiet competence has created an environment where engineers can actually do their jobs without interference, where mechanics execute flawlessly because they trust the plan, where drivers feel supported rather than pressured. It is a culture shift Ferrari desperately needed. The paddock has noticed. Sky Sports analysts Ted Kravitz and Craig Slater both ranked Ferrari as their pre-season favourites after Bahrain. These are not casual observers. These are people who have spent decades watching Formula One, who can read between the lines of lap times and team radio messages. And they see something different in Ferrari this year. Something dangerous. For the Tifosi, this is the moment they have been waiting for since Kimi Raikkonen crossed the line in Brazil all those years ago. The car is fast, the upgrades work, the reliability is there. And now they have the dream driver lineup. Lewis Hamilton brings 7 world championships, unmatched racecraft, and the technical acumen to push a team forward even when results are not coming. He has been through regulation changes, title fights, and the political warfare that defines the top of this sport. He knows what it takes. Charles Leclerc brings raw speed and desperation in equal measure. He has waited long enough for Ferrari to give him the tools. Now that they finally have, he is not going to waste the opportunity. The combination of Hamilton's wisdom and Leclerc's hunger creates something formidable. If the car holds up, they will destroy each other in the best possible way, pushing the entire team to new heights. The atmosphere inside Maranello reflects this new reality. Gone is the panic. Gone is the second-guessing. In its place sits a quiet, almost eerie confidence. The engineers believe in the car. The mechanics believe in the process. The drivers believe they can win. That belief is infectious, and it is the one ingredient Ferrari has lacked for far too long. Challenges remain, of course. Red Bull has a bulletproof engine and Max Verstappen. Mercedes has their compression ratio trick and George Russell's consistency. The season is 24 races long, and Ferrari will need to prove they can develop this car through the summer and into the autumn without collapsing. But for the first time in 15 years, Ferrari has every single element in place. The car, the drivers, the upgrades, the reliability, the leadership, the belief. The Tifosi have earned the right to hope again. The red cars are back, and this time they might actually stay.